Isn't that what you're supposed to see? I mean, heaven, white light. Ollie, is this heaven? Why are you asking me for? How should I know? You've been there. Yeah, but I don't remember. That's one of the rules for letting you come back. So we might be dead. You're not dead. See, if the dialogue stuck like this, I wouldn't feel like setting my computer on fire reading this. The lightning flash, mine, protected you from Prometheus's explosion, but its brightness is blinding. A moment more. When has Captain Marvel's lightning ever worked like that? Analysis of explosive compound, laced with molecular nanobytes, reconfiguring substance of blast every 0.000034 milliseconds. At moment of explosion, trace elements of kryptonite. Also active ingredient, Jordan DNA, making possibility ring would override protective screen. Only one present with plus chance of survival, Freeman. Without ranting, I'm adding 2 sins. One for the nanobytes able to replicate kryptonite, and another for Jordan DNA in the explosion. If you want to know why, learn basic fictional geology and biology. It's not illegal if it's a green underage girl's well-drawn rump, right? Okay, just checking. No, Bill, it came to me in a moment of, I don't know. It's like Tony is here with me suddenly. He wouldn't want this. Blood spilled in his name. Vengeance isn't justice, Bill. Blood isn't justice. It took 4 damn issues for someone to utter this phrase, and only after someone was about to be brought to the messy side of justice. Go to hell, monkey man. That's apist. For the knowledge, the science knowledge that the monkey, gorilla, that he knew. Oh, get off your high horse, Bill. You kept calling them your troop when troops are referring to a group of monkeys. Dick.
Thank you.
For what?
My life.
And Penny Dreadful's death. Just what Tony would not have wanted. Okay, there's a difference between vengeance and killing someone trying to kill you in a quick reaction. Not that it's right, but it is definitely not the same thing. Man, I figured this might not jibe with your liberal views, but good men have died, and I'm not killing anybody. Torture is wrong. Torture is what they do, not us. Ray, man, I know you've been through a lot, more than most of us. Your wife, your life, I know. So we're back on this. It took over 5 different times for Ollie finally to stick to his guns on torture. Good for him, but bad for storytelling and the audience. You guys still at it? Maybe this is how Prometheus works. Psychology. Maybe everything is planned. Even this fight. Clayface called him the villain's Batman. Batman, guys. Batman had every gadget and science at his disposal, but fear remained his best weapon. He got into the bad guys' heads. Considering the big twist, can he stop jerking Batman off for like 4 seconds? Oh my god, you are so love-struck. You think? I can't take my eyes off him. Guys, listen. We get it! She has a vagina! Listen to the wisdom of Solomon. For whatever that's worth, he still got played by the Queen of Sheba. But when I'm Shazam, I am smart. And everyone should be struck by lightning now. Fantastic posing, guys. But, Zatanna, adjust your crotch. I'm seeing some lip there. Mom, why can't I play in the pool? Because Corey and her friend are out there, and it's always a gamble if Corey will have her clothes on. It's fine, Mrs. Baker. We're just coming in anyway. Because we all know that Starfire was naked throughout most of her Teen Titans run, right? You've been my friend since our time together in the Forgotten Heroes. Say, thanks for the exposition, buddy. So we came to you for help. Well, yeah, naturally you've got it. No, Roy, it's no way as simple as that. Well, no, Dinah. This is pretty straightforward with them coming back with their tail between their legs. Don't be that girl. Why didn't you use the teleporter? I would have used the teleporter. Just like in Injustice, you know your world is screwed up when Plastic Man is the voice of reason. Except that was well written and this is just sad. You've been gone for weeks, doing I don't know what. We caught bad guys. We did our thing. Your thing? As in running away and not meeting your responsibilities? Yeah, I guess you did, pretty bird. You just turned real ugly. As if you cared, you shiftless. First off, weeks? As in more than one. There is absolutely no coherency that more than maybe 3 days have passed. And that's if you don't count the fact that the entire thing takes place at like night when we're with Ollie and them. Secondly, Ollie, she's still your wife and the chairwoman of the Justice League. I know that doesn't seem to come across. Trying to paraphrase Army of Darkness is not going to help your case. And after that, we got to talking. She was shy at first, but I turned on my charm. It was a diversion. I was for Prometheus so that he could... I can't sin Batwoman. I love that albino ginger lesbian way too much. River City News with breaking action. Stress that the villains they're not fighting might not be the ones they should be fighting. I may harp on this, but Robinson isn't this stupid. He had to be high or drunk writing this. Part of the plot hinges on heroes fighting villains they've never fought before, as though they can't ever face anyone else. The actual hell! They have training for reasons! Cool it, I'm coming back. I'm just going to my room to call Leanne and wish her sweet dreams like I do every night. I'm adding a win for Roy Harper being a damn good dad. Yes, this will be overshadowed later, but take it when you can with this comic. The snark in me wants to say that this is why we stopped using rotary phones, but honestly, I'm going to say that given he was gone for maybe 5 minutes, and he did better than most against Prometheus, so good on you, Roy. We need you. Keep focused. Roy needs you to find who did this to him. No. Ollie, please. No, I won't leave him. God damn it, why couldn't this comic be good so I can feel these feels and not feel guilty? Why? Best bet, when your villain throws compact discs at people, don't broadcast it on the cover. Though, good use of all the free AOL CDs from the early 2000s. Anyone else remember those? Damn. I didn't know if I was right about you, if I was overthinking or not thinking enough. How earlier I heard you say, Shazam. Then why didn't you say anything? You let him totally get his way because what? You weren't sure? No, writing states it was because you were hornier than a teen on prom night. Smart girl being silly. Suit. Attack protocol uploaded. How does his suit do that? If you say nanobots, you get 10 cents, comic. God damn it. You know who Mercy Graves is? Amazon, as in Wonder Woman, as in ancient Greek, Roman gods. She sold me bullets. The casings were forged by Vulcan. But you'll only shoot her in the shoulder because we can't have a big name like Supergirl's tits getting injured, right? One sin for each hero that Prometheus walks through in this page. But wait, there's another page for a sin in. Screw it, I'm just tagging on another 10 sins because of how many people he walks through is just ludicrously stupid. Have you ever had a sinus infection? Well, about time torture came back to bite him in the ass, huh? Yet it's having trouble identifying you. And here I was thinking it had every hero catalog. Hero? Well, there you are. And what do you do when you face a villain? I improvise. So his suit doesn't have a catalog of villains? But at least glad to see that he can work on his feet. He has a brainstem. Yay! Donna Troy has super strength. Prometheus is a squishy techie baddie. His head should be a fine strawberry jam right now. Wait, what do you mean ironic that I asked that? Because, as I say, the other locations have an hour. But for Star City, that destruction began 5 minutes ago. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? No, I don't think. Not when Ollie being the one to think Prometheus is bluffing was relatively low, since Hal would be the one to press the issue like he did in every previous issue. Tell us, how to stop what you've done. Tell us how to save Star City, or God help me, I'll kill you. See, that is a justifiable anger to really be pissed off and ready for torture or murder. Speedy! Mia! Are you okay? Are you hurt? Never mind. Electrocutioner. He's getting away. No, that's not a never mind moment, Mia. You fell off of a building, and then the building apparently landed on you. You shouldn't be okay. Every time I see a spine like this, I just can't. Children, just like puppies, are always a sin when they die. Leanne Harper's death is worth 5 sins. I'm not going to torture you for an answer, but because I messed your body up so you can't. Because it's not who I am. Green reminded me of that. Remember him? You just killed his granddaughter. No, Palmer, you were the one who didn't get persuaded by Ollie. I admit my device isn't working the way it should. The different technologies aren't interfacing correctly. Still, cities vanish or cities fall. Either way, there's no way to stop it. Even when he's wrong, Prometheus's plan doesn't change. What is even having the point of him vanish them if the story would just be destruction regardless?
Here I am, Mick.
Bill.
Teleported in. Lost too many friends already. Not about to lose you too.
Thought you were injured.
I got better.
Wait. Is this the end of the Starman Congorilla story? Jesus, 4 sins for being pointless to basically everything in this book. But 3 wins because it was the only character stuff that didn't make me foam at the mouth in this. Who is this? The Bulleteer and Mr. Scarlet. How did you get this frequency? I was a member of the JLA. Hello. You were? For like a minute. And you get a cameo, and you get a cameo, and you get a cameo, and you get a cameo. Magic energy to counter me? Oh, that didn't cross my mind. Each time you think you can outwit me, all you do is help destroy these cities for me. Wise up. God damn it, have I already added sins for how poorly the writing from Prometheus as a villain is? Who cares? He's getting sins. Let's just end this thing. 5 sins. But there was simply no other way, no choice. Prometheus gave us the codes, we gave him freedom. Vixen took him to the teleporter. Can't imagine what she was thinking. Yeah, he won. He outsmarted every hero on the planet and walked away. But oh, we aren't done yet. Yep. Prometheus won after 7 issues of bullshit, so Ollie could just become the guy who shoots people in the head with arrows. Mike Grell is spinning in his grave. What's that, he's still alive? Well then, I need to find a man to get a signature on my longbow hunters. No, I don't want to talk about this goddamn comic anymore. 5 sins for just sucking overall. However, I am going to add a win because someone at least had the bright idea that this wouldn't be an ongoing like originally planned. But then I'm also adding 3 bonus sins for the fact that Rise of Arsenal happened because of this, and like hell if that doesn't make this just a little bit worse. James Robinson said this book would be a book about proactively seeking justice. I'm now proactively seeking justice against this book, in the same fashion as this book, or what we in the sane world like to call vengeance. But hey, plus side, I should get people off my case for doing a video on a truly craptastic book, so there's that. Go watch the Linkara review if you want a more coherent breakdown of why this all sucks. But if you at home would like to suggest a comic for ComicSins, leave it in the comments below. Please share around, we need views.